There was room to space, and they didn't space. I was mad. These cats, man. I'm at my wit's end with these animals.
Oh my god, why?
Shumi has taken a big interest in the garage. She's always interested in like places that she is not allowed to go. Of course, every cat is.
Yeah.
But specifically, so we have like kind of like a screened in type of porch on the back of our house. And we've been letting him out there to like hang out and play because that was the forbidden room. And now it's kind of not the forbidden room, but really the enrichment room. You know, we let them in there for a couple of hours at a time. They get to roll around, have fun, and then they come back inside. So that's still kind of forbidden, and it's a good time for them to go out there, you know?
Okay.
But she's still seeking the pleasures of debauchery in other rooms that she's not allowed to go into. And what better room to go hang out in for a cat but the garage? Every cat loves a garage.
You know, Tenzin, he's getting inquisitive about the garage.
Don't
and
let
I don't like
him.
it because I can't, because like I lose him.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's a little void man. He's like impossible to find in dark spaces.
Yeah. That would be the worst.
Yeah. So Shumi, like every single time we open the door, she's always like peeking her head around, like trying to like check it out. You know, what's in there? What can I do in there? What's going on? And every time we leave, she's just immediately at the door. And sometimes she'll even sit between me and the door and be like, I'm going with you this time. I need to see what's in this room.
Okay.
And for the first time, she got past us into the garage. The garage door was down. But she was so thrilled to be in there. She was like, nah, 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 like swishing her tail around. Like, I get in here. I'm hanging out. I'm in the forbidden room. And she was just so pleased with herself. And we let her hang out in there for like 5 minutes. And they're like, okay, it's time to fucking go back inside. Get over it. So picked her up, brought her back inside. And then a couple days later, we're coming back from, we went to the park to play Frisbee because it was finally fucking beautiful out. The weather has been so goddamn nice. So we come home from Frisbee. And we're walking in, and we hit the button to, you know, put the garage door down. And the garage door gets about halfway down, and I open the door to the house. And Shumi is right there. And immediately is like, it's garage time. She fucking jumps out into the garage. She sees the door closing, the garage door closing, and runs beneath it so fast. I've never seen a cat run this fast in my life. Like, just woman on a mission. Like, I see the sun. I'm going to get under there and I'm going to go.
Oh God. Okay.
God bless Richard, because like Indiana fucking Jones dives under the garage door, grabs her tail, like startles her enough to where she stops and is like, why'd you grab my tail? That hurt. Is like looking around all scared and shit. And Richard is writhing on the ground because not only did he like dive under the garage door, I think he hit it on the way through, and he also then struck his head on the concrete and
God,
skinned both of his knees and his arm, and his hand is all fucked up because you can't just dive on the ground when you're in your 30s. It doesn't really work.
And on concrete.
On concrete. Yeah. So he's in pain on the ground. Shumi's like, why has my tail been pulled? I'm scared. And she like runs back under the car in the garage. And I'm like, okay, great. But how do I get her out from underneath the car without like losing her again? So I get on my stomach.
Like, trying to figure out how to word this the right way. The niceties you have for your cat, as opposed to me with mine, are so vastly different. Because you're like, how do I get her out from under the table? I'm like, I would have just like crawled under and grabbed a handful and pulled him out and been like, what are you doing, boy?
That is exactly what I did. Like,
good.
It all happened in my mind in like 30 seconds. Or it felt like 10 minutes in my mind, but in real time, you know, it's like happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get down on my stomach, reach under the car, and I grab her, and I fucking pull her to my chest and compress the shit out of her like, you were never hitting me ever again. And she's like struggling and like kicking and freaking out because like, why am I getting grabbed? All I did was like try to run outside, you know, no big deal. So Richard like gets up off the ground. Thank God. I thought he might have died. And we get into the garage, and then we have to fucking close the garage door and wait to open the door to the house because the rest of the cats have seen Shumi run out there, and now they're like interested too. I'm sure
no, they're curious.
They don't go anywhere alone. They're all a fucking posse. So the garage door is closing, and I'm like holding this cat to my chest, and she's squirming and trying to get away. And the more I am holding her, the more she's squirming, and the more she's squirming, the more I'm holding her. I thought I was going to drop her again and she was going to run out again, but I didn't. The garage door closed. We opened the door and I fucking threw her inside and was like,
Yes.
never do that again.
Do you ever scruff them?
Every now and then, yes. I've never scruffed Shumi. She has a really short neck, so like there's not a lot there to scruff. Yeah. We try to avoid scruffing them because it's, stressful for them. I think we've had to scruff Boosh and Binky each like twice and for shit accidents, but
oh dude, if Tenzin starts getting way too out of line, he's getting a scruffing.
I wish my
doesn't
cats
happen
tolerated
a lot.
scruff. Like for a lot of cats, it's just the off button. You like Toast was like that. When you scruff them and you're just like, okay, this is it. I'm over. Like I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, Tenzin gets like, what are you doing? He's not off, but he's like, all right, I'll play ball. What's up? What are we doing here? And I also don't like to scruff where like you pick him up purely by the neck because he's so fucking heavy.
Yeah, I feel like that's a dangerous thing to do for a cat.
Yeah, so I always scruff and like grab the butt as well. So I can take a lot of weight off, but I'm pulling you up here though.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what are you doing?
Why do you do this? What's the matter with you? Yeah,
Plus I have to scruff him when we do his nails because we trim his nails.
Yeah. See, I don't trim my cat's nails. They would kill me. I trim Dee Dee's because she's the only one who doesn't like take care of them herself on a scratching post.
Cause see, she's nice.
She's not though. I have to do it when she's sleeping. Just get in there like really quick.
That's funny.
God, I thought we were going to lose that animal. And I've been thinking now, I'm like, if she were to get out, how do I get her home? Like, how do you get your cats home if they go out? I feel like some of them come when I open a can of food or like shake Churu, but they don't have like a get over here now type of thing.
You got me, man. I don't know. Because I have legit thought like if Tenzin got out and let's say he scaled the fence. That's it.
Yeah.
It's over.
Just fucking gone. And I was listening to a podcast and one of the hosts was talking about his cat that just got out and like they had to move away and they never found him. Like that sucks. That's a sad ending to a sad story. And I'm terrified of that happening. So I've decided I'm going to start Pavloving my cats. And I'm going to play a song every single time I give them food or every time they get Churu at night. And we're just going to like have a routine now. So trying to choose the song, I was like, we need something with like bold, with a big, just like boom opener that would be really distinctive.
Got it. Yeah, I got it.
What's your thought?
Well, now I'm wondering if we're gonna have the same thought.
Okay.
Do you have one picked?
We tried one song and it didn't work because one of the cats got so scared they didn't want to eat. So we went with a different one.
I'm scared of that with mine now because mine was the theme song to Kalma Beat Boy. That's big. They would know it. And if you had to blare it outside, they would go like, oh shit, they would know.
Yeah, that's not a bad one, actually. I might. Okay, so
because then you go 3, 2, 1, let's eat. And then you get in on it,
Exactly. Yeah. So the first song I tried was Shania Twain. Bum, bum, na, 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 bum, bum.
That's not where I would have ever thought you'd go.
Let's go, cats.
Oh shit. I like that though. Okay.
Yeah, Wicket did not like that. He was like, I'm not eating to this. Absolutely not. I think he maybe got offended because it says let's go girls and he's not a girl.
Wow. Sexist. All right. Cool.
So
that song's a bop though. All right.
Yeah, I know. We just picked like a random classical piece. So I don't even remember what I put it in my Discord so that I can just like have it at hand all the time. Like, here's my cat food music. It is by Liszt, L-I-S-Z-T. It's Hungarian Rhapsody No. 6. If you're curious, I'll put a little snippet of it right here for you guys. I mean, it has a pretty bold opening, so it's kind of distinctive. But
Hungarian Rhapsody 6, you said?
Yes.
That is ominous eating music.
Yeah, it really is. I think Kalma Beat Boy might be.
It got jaunty. All right.
Yeah, it gets jaunty. They have a good time.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how long it's gonna take though. Like, I've been doing it now for about a week, and I just play it like while I'm getting the bowls ready for them to eat, and then also while they're eating. And then same thing with Churu. I'll put the song on, and then I'll go get the Churu, shake it, and be like, "Come here," and get them the Churu and have them fed while the song is playing.
So I bought better stairs so that Jinx can get on the bed because she's
good.
now getting too old to like jump up like she wants
Mhm.
to. We've had them for about a month and she's just now using them.
Okay.
And I mean, we
Yeah.
even did solid treat training with it. And she was like, fuck them
Yeah.
things. I'm not using them. And now she's like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know with cats, man. I don't know how long it's supposed to take to train them for stuff.
Well, cats
I
are
mean,
smarter, so.
It's pretty positive reinforcement. Like I feed them wet food in the evening and then they get churu like right before bed. So I feel like those two things pretty close together, pairing it with the same song every time. I'm like, this
Yeah.
should probably catch on pretty quickly, hopefully.
So here's a wild question.
Okay.
Do you know their favorite kind of music? Because I will say, I played different types of music for Toast, and his clear favorite was classical music. He loved piano music. So like I would find, so like the last year that we had him, I actually found like an all piano version of like Christmas Carol songs and stuff because Christmas was his favorite holiday. So I found like a Christmas of piano songs. And he would just lay under the Christmas tree with those playing, and he was like the happiest dude of all time.
That's so sweet.
He hated rock, he hated pop, but you play some like piano stuff, oh, he was all about it.
Yeah. See, I have played like heavy metal in the house before, and they didn't like that at all. Like they all were just like, I'm not going to be in the same room as this. But they pretty much tolerate the rest of the music I listen to, and they're not like running away from it. But
I'll tell you, Bumpus's favorite.
What's his favorite?
Video game soundtracks.
Nice. A man of class.
Specifically Pokemon.
He is a Pokemon.
He was I played that for him. I had to when he was getting that surgery for his ear, I was trying to keep him calm. So I was trying out different types of music, and he was like super chill for Pokemon Red and Blue game soundtracks. And I was like, all right, this tracks. All right, cool.
Animals are so much like,
I'm curious what you come up with for them. And if this
I'll
works.
keep you guys updated on if it fucking works. I don't know. Like I really want it to work because I've never thought that I need a sound for them to come to immediately. Like during tornadoes and stuff, I typically just shake the churu and they're like, okay. And then I open the closet that they're not allowed to go into and they're like, oh, fuck yeah, closet. And they hop in there. So,
okay.
But yeah, that's my recommendation. Pavlov your animals. Why not?
You know, I've never thought about it, but I'm now very much thinking about it. So,
yeah.
Okay.
It'll be a fun little experiment.
Yeah.
But speaking of running, I wanted to run this past you.
Okay.
I was on the treadmill at the gym the other day. And my gym is big enough to where they have like 2 full rows of treadmills, basically.
Okay.
So like probably 30 treadmills in there. And it's not a super busy gym. Like there's going to be empty treadmills. Most of the time there's going to be empty treadmills.
Okay.
So I go in there, hop on an empty one. There's plenty of other empty treadmills in the whole fucking place.
I think I see where we're going. Okay.
A man walks in and is like, I want to get on that treadmill directly next to her, even though there's a billion other open treadmills in this fucking place.
Not where I thought you were going to go. I thought you were going to say he chose to use the one directly behind you.
Yeah, playing in my downstream. That would have been messed up. But then another guy walks in and is like, oh, excellent. 2 people on the treadmill. I'm going to get directly on the other side of this woman. Just make a little fucking sandwich here. What's going on? Why? I feel like it's like urinal etiquette, you know? You don't get on one right next to somebody who's already there.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
See, when you brought up treadmill etiquette, I was going to be like, the only thing I know is don't be next to someone, but stare at them while you're running. That's weird. Don't do that.
See, and my problem too. So on the treadmill, I like to not just walk. I like to do a variety of exercises that you would do when walking. So like you can do monster walks on a treadmill, which is where you like are walking with your feet further apart and kind of in a squat, and it looks silly as hell, but it works your butt and your hips. And then I also like to do grapevines, which is like you stand sideways and you crisscross and like walk sideways. And I can't do that when someone's directly next to me. So like,
because
maybe
you stare at them.
Yeah. Maybe I could have made them uncomfortable and they would have left, but I don't know.
I agree. That is a very much urinal type thing. At least space 1.
Yeah.
At least one away.
And there was room. There was room to space, and they didn't space. I was mad. Always a man.
Now I'm wondering if they were for real, like, together, kind of, and they were like, I'm going to go get next to her, and then you come up later, get on the other side, and see what the fuck happens.
God.
That's the only way that works, because, like, gym people are weird like that. Like, they play games.
It's true.
Like, it's like fun time for them there. So this just feels like a trick.
Just a couple of influencers are making content out of me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's
no,
a no-no.
I was bothered, but maybe I should just start doing that at the gym. Be like, I'm gonna be whatever space I want to be in. I'm gonna go work out directly next to this person.
Usually, I pick the one that's on the very end, so someone can only be on one side of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, never one where there's one on both sides of me, because ew, yucky.
Yeah.
Too much potential.
Too much contact.
So yeah, I agree. That's a no-no.
Good. I'm glad you agree. I was worried I was going to come in here and you were going to be like, no, you want to have a running buddy.
No.
You need to be next to someone for your enthusiasm. It keeps it up.
No, but I was for real scared that you were going to be like, yeah, he chose to just get behind me. And I was like,
no, that would have been terrifying.
That's weird because you're just going to watch me?
There was a situation at the gym where, like, there's trash cans with, like, spray bottles on them. And, like, you go over there and, get paper towels and spray them down and go wipe down your machine after you're done with it. There was a situation where, like, a lady went up to the trash can and was getting her thing. And then, like, a dude walked up and, like, put his hands on her to move her aside. And she did not know him by the look of it. She was, like, visibly uncomfortable and was trying to, like get away from him and leave. And he kept her hands on her. And Richard saw this go down.
Why?
And he went and got in between them and was like, I'm going to be here. Like, I'm just getting my paper towels. Don't mind me. And, like, looked at her and gave her a chance to leave. So
yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Icky, dude.
Ugh. No.
Okay.
There's creeps at every gym. Every person needs to keep your head on a fucking swivel, especially if you are female presenting. I swear to God. It's a mess out there.
Yeah, that's bad.
Gym's fun times, though, regardless.
Stay away from people on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Or at the trash cans. In fact, just stay away from people.
Just stay away from people. I'm going to start blasting off at the gym. Just go eat, like, a big bean burrito beforehand and get on the treadmill and just leave a chemtrail behind me.
That's the way to do it. With that, you want to get into this big show we got for them today?
Let's do the big show.
Yeah, there's a lot. Let's do it.